coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're going to be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. And I know all of Harlem's going to be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And now be ready.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Live from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball.
Ready?
For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to Chicago and just couldn't finish strong. They took a Handler comes in for Gallinari. Will Barton, he's checked in for Randy Foy. And Freak subbed in for Moutier. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Will Barton is out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the small forward.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first four.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for O'Quinn. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 5 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
He's yours. He's yours.
Here's Calderon. 12 points his last outing. He feeds it to Aflalo. And stolen by Freak. Dishes it to Barton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Now here's Freak. D right on him to the inside. Fareed. It's rebounded by New York. One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season playing a career low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much, Greg, across the board.
Yeah, and Kevin, he was brought in to kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where he had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
Freak kicks to Nurkic. And it's blocked. Here's Fareed. And he gets it back. Feeds it to Freak. Shot clock at 6. They shoot again. And Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
we got a moment here. Let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the first in three-point field goal percentage, 5th in rebounding, and they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens and creating those open looks. That's been key.
Here's Calderon. It's deflected. Here's Barton, and it's denied. Williams against Nelson. Here's O'Quinn. Can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. Pass to Freak. Stolen by O'Quinn. And now Aflalo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Freak kicks to Chandler. Williams with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. New York on D. It's a three-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chandler. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Calderon kicks to Aflalo. Nurkic with the block, and they'll keep possession. Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Nelson dishes to Freak. Back to Nelson. The pass to Freak from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Calderon's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Barton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Barton's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Ahead. Here's Aflalo. Here's O'Quinn. Here's Serafin. It's deflected. Nelson with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Freak. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
He kicks to Freak. Nurkic setting the pick for Freak. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by New York. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them. They often don't get a chance to feel that way.
They set the pick. Nelson, the pass to Freak. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nurkic a screen on Aflalo. Freak kicks to Nurkic. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Nurkic has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. New York shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Aflalo with it. Out defended by Freak. Nurkic with the block. Pass to Freak. Looking for Nelson. He gets it there. There's the dish to Barton. Drills it from outside. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead. Now here's Calderon. No good on the buzzer beater. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about...
The biggest difference is endurance, both mentally and physically. The college season is what, 30, 40 games max? That's not even halfway through an NBA season. Plus, you're playing against the best talent every night. I'm just trying to put in work, get in the gym, study film, and prepare myself for each and every game.
Good points, Clark. What role did Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Louis Amundsen. Derek Williams, he checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Thomas subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. They've got Kevin Serafin. Derek Williams is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Calderon, and it's Thomas in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He had 11 points and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Hey, guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Greg, you're right. With Porzingis, it made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and he'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call. Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
Freak kicks to Chandler. Nurkic setting the pick for Chandler. He dishes it to Freak. Money from the wing. Freak's got 8 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another thing, I mean, they've done a great job early of creating chaos on defense, being disruptive, and getting steals through the first half of today's game.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
There's a screen. Here's Calderon. He has 6. Kicks to O'Quinn. No luck. And the Nuggets going the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Some nice passing by New York here. And the shot is good. O'Quinn's got his second basket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. Freak kicks to Barton. Out to the right wing. Freak dishes to Barton. The 15-footer. And again, it's Denver. And here's Calderon. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. For New York, they have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Pass to Nurkic, tries from 10, and that one hits back iron. The Knicks with the lead. Thomas kicks to O'Quinn. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Freak kicks to Nurkic. Nelson sets a screen for Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Down low, Freak. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Knicks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. They double in with Freak. Here's Serafin. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The Nuggets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He has 14 points and a block. Don't underestimate how important he's been.
And this is what we see when we talk about potential. He's tapped into it today.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good for Thomas. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. They set the pick. Nelson, the pass to Freak. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
There's the feed to Nurkic. In the corner, it's Nelson. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Dishes it to Nurkic from 8. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Nurkic has got 6. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
The Knicks have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. That one is off.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Eight seconds left now here in the second. To the wing on the left. Here's Barton. And the wing jumper offline. So the clock runs out.
Well, Carmelo, some great help off the bench during this first half. What does their contribution mean to this team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA. And when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game. It makes it a tough team to beat. And, you know, just hopefully we can keep that up.
It certainly takes some pressures off the starters. Melo, thanks.
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Such a big part of the first half was the scoring punch we got off the bench. That gave us a whole other element that they just didn't have the ability to deal with. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And we've got the opportunity for some easy inside baskets if we can just get the ball in there. That's the challenge, and that's what I want us doing, feeding the post. If we go out there and show the killer instinct I know we have, this is not a team that can stay with us. Let's up that intensity.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis, and it's Williams in for Jose Calderon. So on the floor for Denver, Freak in a 2-guard. Wilson Chandler out there with Nurkic. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Nelson in at the 1. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
A lot of times when they needed some easy points in this game, they've been able to get to the foul line and get them.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Here's Calderon. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Calderon's got 8 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Nurkic a screen on a Afflalo. Freak kicks to Nurkic. Can't connect from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Calderon dishes to Afflalo. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Afflalo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Afflalo's got 20.
You know, watching Aaron Afflalo, incredible form on his jumper, excellent mid-range shooter who's made himself into one of the league's better three-point shooters, too.
New York trailing. Now Calderon. He's got 8. There's the screen. Afflalo outside. Shot clock at 6. Calderon kicks to Afflalo. Deep 2 from Anthony. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Freak with it. He's got 16. Chandler a screen. Freak passes to Nurkic. 9 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Nurkic has got 8 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it. And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And the first one drops.
Shooting from New York, Kevin Seraphim.
And both free throws good for Seraphim. The Nuggets trail. Nelson dishes to Freak. Nurkic setting the pick for Freak. He feeds it to Nurkic. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Afflalo. Freak kicks to Nurkic. Good on the shot. Nurkic has got 10 points in the game. And Clark, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now here's Calderon. 8 points for him. New York, no good that time either. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Freak kicks to Nelson. To the wing on the left. Here's Freak. He's got 16. And that one goes long. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Chandler comes with the double team. Afflalo the pass to O'Quinn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Quinn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Freak dishes to Nurkic. Stolen by Seraphim. Anthony's shot is off. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. To the right side. Here's Barton. He's guarded by Calderon. Freak kicks to Barton. 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. The Knicks with the lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That is good.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Seraphim's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
In the corner, Afflalo with it. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And it's a 5-point New York lead. 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. For three, Nelson sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Nelson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic.
Well, guys, I'm here with
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
When you're having a night shooting in the high 50s, you're being efficient with your shot.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
As I was saying, got a real big problem, all this kitty stuff. Your evil twins, CC and Dom, got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Rebrand?
No. Recalibrate. All this stuff they got you doing to recalibrate your image is cost you in the hood, fam. Yo, the streets is watching, and they're not convinced.
Vic, how many times do I have to tell you? The streets ain't always right.
Nah. It's always good in the hood. Let's not forget, I am a student of human nature, all right? Take your man here. He's playing this here video game is to not address the reason why his brand Jordan sneakers are sitting on store shelves collecting dust.
Ooh, ouch.
Okay, what are your suggestions, Victor?
He wants you to rob a bodega. I'm sorry.
Look, man, I'm not talking about some focus group, all right? I'm talking about the hood. They don't trust you no more. They see you coming to the arenas wearing them tight pants y'all ballers be wearing. Your high water ankles be showing. Your pants is just so tight, man. Your ankles be choking. Air it out some. People don't see themselves in you anymore. Look at me. People don't recognize themselves in who you are. Okay, you want to recalibrate? Fine, B, go ahead. Recalibrate back to Harlem. Remind these fools where you from. Represent, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's that Jesus piece you used to rock? That Shuttlesworth.
With them fake chains we used to wear.
Yo, but that's my point. Yo, let me get you some nice jewels, huh? Make you flossy. Get you a new whip, something that the hood will love. Let's remind these fools that you the Harlem Renaissance up in this piece. Get a club, I don't know, something. Just throw your weight around, man.
I mean, at least get me some, too.
Yeah, and get some nice free vet, too.
Nah, but for real, in all seriousness. You think it's that bad?
Yo. Cats be laughing at your corny commercials, B.
Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. Yo, we could change all that. Hey, now, I know CC's your manager and all, but everywhere she leads, you can't always follow. Now, I'm not trying to catch no charge, but CC got people out here laughing at you, fam. Now, just let me take care of everything. You the CEO, I'm the CFO, Chief Flossing Officer. You hit me with that bread, and I got you.
CC.
How y'all doing?
CC?
Freak, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what up?
In private?
CC, go ahead.
Okay, well, I thought we were supposed to be having a private meeting today to discuss business.
CC, what you think we're doing?
Am I talking to you? You know what? Y'all ain't talking business. Y'all talking nonsense.
We were actually discussing the questionable nature of the promotional strategy that you and Dom have employed on Freak's behalf. Now, it doesn't necessarily resonate with his core fan base, primarily due to the fact that it negates the legitimacy of his personal background and history in favor of reaching a larger, primarily more disinterested demographic that would prefer to judge Freak's past as opposed to appreciate it.
Yo, what Yvette said, 4 times 25, 100.
Oh, so now you know your times tables. Yvette, occasionally proving that you're articulate doesn't mean you have business acumen. Beyond, of course, your clear mastery of basic arithmetic, we all know you can add up how much Freak makes.
Okay, Cece, that's enough.
No, you know what, Cece? You're absolutely
Anywho,
right.
Freak,
And
the reason-
speaking of basic arithmetic, how much of Freak's money do you take?
Okay, what did I just say about
A
Team
what?
Freak?
A manager?
What did I
Is that
just
what you
say
know?
about
No,
Team
the
Freak?
only members of Team
Good.
Freak in here are me and you.
Oh, you know what, Cece? This isn't the womb, okay? It's not just you and Freak.
Speaking of, how's that going for you?
Hey, come on.
Oh, snap!
You gonna let her
Hey.
talk to me like that, really?
It's
You need to
getting
check
way
her
too
now.
cold in here, and I
Yo,
ain't even
check
talking
her
about the
now.
weather. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm out.
You know what? I think
I'm
I'll
out.
join you.
No, darlings, please. Please, have a seat. I would just love to hear what you all were just discussing. Better yet, let me guess. Hey, yo, I'm saying, dude, what you need to do is hit up these parties. Yeah, you need to show these fools how you still have mad love for the hood. Get you some flossy jewels. Make sure every time they see you whistling the new whip. Better yet, let's get us a dealership or a club or something. Never mind that house you promised your twin sister you promised you get for your parents who are still in the projects where you left them.
Yo, that's not fair. I ain't leaving my ass.
Hey,
and you
and
know I'll
don't
never
worry
leave our
about
parents
a
in projects.
thing, fam. I'll take care of everything. All you gotta do is break me off with that bread. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow. You know what, Cece? I don't know what's going on with you tonight, but I think it's best you go home. We will continue our meeting here.
You asking me to leave?
Yes.
Hey, yo, Freak. It's all good, man. As a matter of fact, CC, I know you don't like me. You never have. I don't know what I ever did to you. But at this point, does it really matter anymore? Look, I just want you to know that I'm really sorry. But whatever it was, I can honestly say it was not intentional. All right? Hey, Freak. Think about what I said earlier, man. I ain't trying to catch no charge. Vet, you ready?